Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And hi everyone. Thank you and well done. Suppose if you have tried your best in answering the example 1 on your own first, and let us now check the answer. So this is actually the past year's question about differentiation. So we have fx is equals to square root of x minus 9 times with x plus 2 to the power of 4. So suppose when we try to analyze the function, this one is the first function where we have x minus 9 to the power of 1 over 2. And this is the second function, so x plus 2 to the power of 4. All right, and the two functions are being multiplied to each other, so which means we can apply the product rule, okay, in order to get the differentiation. So the first bit, so the first term, so this one should be our u, and the next one should be our v. So listing down the u and v, so let us write now u is equals to root of x minus 9, or it can be written as x minus 9 to the power of 1 over 2. Okay, and the v, so v is x plus 2 to the power of 4. And we need to find the u prime and v prime first. Okay, so basically we need to differentiate u with respect to x and differentiate v with respect to x as well. And we've got the x minus 9 to the power of 1 over 2 here, so in which we can apply the power rule. Okay, so apply power rule here. So just now we have already applied the product rule. Okay, so we've got now the combinations of more than one rules in just one single question. Okay, so the first one is the product rule, where you need to you need to listing down the u, v, u prime and v prime. And the next one is to get your u prime, we need to apply the power rule. Okay, and the power rule says that we can bring down the power, write down whatever inside the bracket is the power minus by 1, and multiply with the differentiation of whatever inside the bracket. Okay, so we are going to do exactly the same, just what I just mentioned. Okay, so basically write down the power 1 over 2. So copy back whatever inside the bracket, and the power now if is being minus by 1, so we should write negative 1 over 2, and multiply with the differentiation of whatever inside the bracket, where we have x minus 9, and differentiate x minus 9 is just equals to 1. Okay, so we are going to do completely the same for the v prime here. So bring down the power first, write back whatever inside the bracket, and the power now is 3, and times with the differentiation with whatever inside the bracket. So we have x plus 2, so differentiating x plus 2 should give us just constant 1 as well. Okay, so the product rule says that we have f prime x is equals to uv prime plus vu prime. Okay, so uv prime is basically this one, so uv prime plus vu prime. So our uv prime is we have x minus 9 to the power of 1 over 2. Okay, and times with v prime, which is 4, times x plus 2 to the power of 3. So I'm not going to write the constant 1 there because it will not affect the function. So plus with vu prime, so we have here x plus 2 to the power of 4. And our u prime is just that bit here, so we have 1 over 2, x minus 9 to the power of negative 1 over 2. Okay, so now our job is we need to simplify this solution into its simplest form. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got this 1 over 2 x minus 9 to the power of negative 1 over 2. And let us try to change the form here. Okay, I would like to change this bit becomes 1 over 2 x minus 9 to the power of positive 1 over 2. That means we bring down the x minus 9 to the denominator. Okay, so let us write like this. So we have x plus 2 to the power of 4 will remain as it is. So divided by 2 times x minus 9 to the power of positive 1 over 2 now. Okay, so we have just changed this bit here to the denominator, and now the power becomes 1 over 2, and this 2 here will be at the denominator because it is 1 over 2. All right, and we will write down the rest of the solution. So this 4 here, right, so this 4 here is a constant, so which means it is can move freely to the in front here, because all of these are multiplication, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to put it in front of the x minus 9. So let us write as 4 times with x minus 9 to the power of 1 over 2. So times with x plus 2 to the power of 3. All right, so now basically we have non-fraction, okay, plus fraction. All right, so for example, suppose that when you have 1 plus 3 over 5, so what we can do is we will make the denominator become similar, either by cross multiply like this, or you should write over 1 and you times 5 and times 5. Okay, so we are going to use exactly the same concept here in order to simplify this bit. So I'm going to bring everything here, so cross multiply to this bit here. So as we can see, this is x minus 9 to the power of 1 over 2, and this is also x minus 9 to the power of 1 over 2. When they are being multiplied, the power becomes 1 as it's being added up. Okay, so we should have now, so don't forget this 4 and 2 will be multiplied as well. So we have 8 times with x minus 9 to the power of 1 for this case now. Okay, so x plus 2 cubed will remain as it is, so times with x plus 2 to the power of 4, and now everything over the new denominator, which is 2 times x minus 9 to the power of 1 over 2. So what we are doing right now is actually we are making the denominator as the same thing. Okay, so let us try to make this a little bit smaller so that we can have more space to write the solution. Okay, so it does not take that fraction anyway, so going to erase this one and write back here. All right, so now we need to simplify this further. So as we can actually try to be noticed that, okay, so we have this one x plus 2 to the power of 3, and we also have x plus 2 to the power of 4. Okay, so basically we will factorize. Okay, I'm going to write the key concept here. We are going to factorize, so factorize out the smaller power. Okay, so we have x plus 2 cubed and x plus 2 to the power of 4, so power of 3 is smaller compared to power of 4, so we will factorize out the x plus 2 power of 3. Okay, so we should write as x plus 2 to the power of 3, so make a bracket here. Okay, so we just move this one out of this bit, so which left us with just 8 times x minus 9 now. Okay, and initially it was 4, so we have took out 3, so which left us with just only 1. Okay, so we have x plus 2 to the power of 1, so I'm not going to write the 1 here, and everything is being divided by the same denominator, and for now I would like to change that 1 over 2 becomes square root of x minus 9. It's just the way how we write the power of 1 over 2. Okay, so now we should simplify the numerator a little bit. I'm going to use this space now. So we have x plus 2 cubed, so times with, so expanding this bit here, so we have 8x minus with 72, so plus x plus 2, So divided by 2 times root of x minus 9. So simplifying this bit here, okay, so we should have 9x, so 9x minus 70 inside bracket, and we also still have that x plus 2 power of 3, and everything is being divided by 2 square root of x minus 9, and I believe that this will be the final answer. Okay, so we will discuss about the next example in our last video of chapter 2. So please try have a go first on your own to differentiate this and give your answers in the most simplified form. So that's all. Thank you.